Good evening and welcome to Travel Talk with Lori. I own Coffee Mug Travel, your local dream vacations franchise, and we're here tonight to discuss Royal Caribbean. So my co-host tonight is Therese Hunt, and I'm going to let her tell you all about her Decadent Delights company.
Well, I am so excited to be here. Thank you, Lori, for inviting me. Yes, she said, my name is Therese Hunt, and I own Decadent Delights. I am a corporate and specialty gifting company. So I do all things gifting, looking to appreciate, celebrate, and recognize the special people, employees, clients, and your personal family and friends.
Now, Therese has had the pleasure of being one of my clients for a while, and she's also sailed on Royal Caribbean, so that's why we have her here tonight, because she knows exactly what it's like to sail with them.
It's wonderful. Royal Caribbean is one of my family's favorites. We've been on quite a few different types of cruises, and I have to say Royal Caribbean is probably one of my favorites, especially for a family.
They do have a lot of activities on board their ships to entertain, like skating rinks, bumper cars, aqua shows, merry-go-rounds,
Flow Rider.
Yeah. Just to name a few. All right, well, we're going to break away and see a couple little videos right quick on Royal Caribbean, and then we're going to come back and talk a little bit more. Well, I'm about ready to go. I don't know about you, and we were just talking. We've had dinner, but now we're hungry again.
We're hungry again.
We could eat again.
I want to go to Sugar Beach and get some candy.
So what was your favorite thing about being on a Royal Caribbean cruise?
For me, it's always the food. For my family, we're a food crowd. We like buffets. We love going to dinner, in the dining room. We even like breakfast in the dining room. We like being served, so, I don't have to cook or clean.
And it is nice to sit down and let somebody serve you, and they serve you so well in the dining room. Yes, the food's always mine and Bill. We're the foodie people. We can tell you about the food before we can tell you about anything else on a cruise ship or resort. When we used to go to Disney, we could tell people about the food, the restaurants, before we could tell everybody about anything else to do with Disney.
And certainly the entertainment's always great too. The shows are always usually very good.
And I love those. To do the shows, they're almost like Broadway. Some of them I think are even better sometimes than Broadway, in my opinion. But I don't get to see a lot of Broadway, so it could be why. But yep. So I want to let everybody know that right now Royal Caribbean has a really great deal going on. It's 60% off the second guest, kids sale free. And that is just the best offer for me, because I've been pricing Royal Caribbean this week for next year. And I could not believe some of the pricing I got for even spring break week. So if you're thinking about selling next year and you're thinking about selling Royal Caribbean, now's the time to grab that cabin. Now's the time. So we're really excited tonight because we're going to be calling Mary Lynch, my Royal Caribbean Southeastern sales rep. So we are going to watch a couple of videos right now while we get her on the phone, and then we'll be back talking with her.
G'day, I'm Dan,
And I'm Anika.
and we're here to give you some helpful information about what's included in your Royal Caribbean adventure.
One of my favorite things about Royal Caribbean is just the overall experience while you're on board. You get to sail the ocean, meet new people, eat amazing food, and above all, you get such great service.
Yeah, and don't forget about the amazing sunsets.
Oh yeah, you must remember your camera. You'll get some incredible photographs.
On top of this, Royal Caribbean has so many amazing food options on board. One of my personal favourites is the Windjammer, and there's the main dining room, both of which have amazing varieties.
If you're a pizza lover, you could head down to Sorrento's. Also around the ship, there is a constant supply of coffee, tea, lemonade, iced tea, and so much more. You may also want to look at the specialty dining packages available. There's Wonderland, Izumi, but my personal favorite is Jamie's Italian. But I'm gonna have to go back there because last time Dan ate all my chocolate cake.
From memory, I think we had half the chocolate cake each, right?
Liar.
We'll go back, we'll have another one. One thing I recommend is buying an alcohol drink package at the beginning of your cruise.
And if at the end of the day you just want to sit back and relax in your stateroom, you could always take advantage of the complimentary room service.
One thing Royal Caribbean is known for is the entertainment. All the main theatre performances and onboard entertainment is totally included. So make sure you check it out.
Oh, and you know Royal Caribbean has the fastest internet at sea, right? Be sure to purchase a Voom internet package so you can stream videos, Snapchat, Instagram, and so much more. There are also a ton of fun activities that you can do on board, from the flow rider, which I absolutely love, the rock climbing wall, ripcord by iFly, and even an ice skating rink.
The H2O zone is great for kids, and there are a ton of swimming pools. I love to hang out on the Perfect Storm, but there is so much more.
If you have children, Adventure Ocean includes programming for ages 3 to 11. And for kids under 3, you can also take advantage of the services for a small fee. For all you teens out there, there are plenty of areas for you to hang out and meet new people.
For more information about everything included on your Royal Caribbean adventure, visit royalcaribbean.com.
At the start of it, I was a little bit nervous. That's why I asked my sister to go first.
Right, who's gonna be the first one?
Well, my brother, he was telling me, oh, I don't want to do this. I'm too scared. Give me to go first. And I was like, fine, okay. I did a really good jump. Go, Jetson!
Have you done it before?
Yeah.
You have? No? Okay. Album's in, here we go.
I've never done anything like it before. Now I can go home and tell my friends that I'm a surfer. It's very high. Woo! Woo!
When you're going around, you don't expect the corners, and you kind of just like, oh, 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 and you go around in the bowl. It's like the tornado. The ultimate abyss was really cool. Whoa! Look down, Ben. It goes down 10 stories. Whoa!
It was dark down there, and it went very fast. And then it feels like you're going up when you're actually going down.
I wiped out pretty hard surfing before, so this is pretty scary. But then I got on. I went from really, really nervous to like really, really like excited and happy.
I've never been on a cruise before, so this is my first cruise, and this is the best one it will probably be for the rest of my life.
Hi, we're back here with Mary Lynch, my Southeast region sales rep from Royal Caribbean, and she's on the phone, and we're going to be talking with her about all things fun at Royal Caribbean. So the first thing we all want to talk about is Perfect Day at Coco Cay.
Hi, Lori. Yeah, it is a spectacular island in the Bahamas. So Perfect Day is our private destination just for Royal Caribbean guests, and it's, as I mentioned, located in the Bahamas. And the island's sort of broken up into two beautiful areas. One we call the thrill side, and the other is the chill side.
Fun.
Okay, so now is everything on it included with your ship when you purchase your cabin on your ship?
You can. There are some additional charges, but here's what I like to say is that you don't have to spend any money and have a fabulous experience on Perfect Day. Almost everything is included. The dining, all of the fabulous food, and I do want to say we have these places on the island called the Snack Shacks, and it's some of the best grilled chicken, hamburgers with special sauce, and grilled vegetables that we've ever tasted. The pools, such as the freshwater pool, Ocean Lagoon, Chill Island, all of the beach chairs and umbrellas are all complimentary. We have complimentary lockers for people to store their things in. We have tram service that takes people throughout the island. We have beach accessible wheelchairs, freshwater showers. We have splash zones and water parks for our littlest cruisers that are complimentary. So away you go for the whole day. If people do want to go into the Thrill Water Park, which is really the most amazing for people that love water slides and water activities, adventure pools, there is a fee to go into the Thrill Water Park, yes.
Okay. Now, what about your food? Is part of the food included? Is there areas where you can purchase
included,
food?
yes. So we have, as I mentioned, those snack shacks that are included, and then we also have two very large restaurants. One's called Skipper's Grill, and the other's called Chill Grill, and they have everything from sort of your typical sort of barbecue to sandwiches to taco bar, fresh fruit, all sorts of delicious salads and desserts and ice cream, and that's all complimentary. So they do have one place, it's called Captain Jack's, and it's more of like when you get off the ship, you'll see it there, it's a bar, and there's somebody playing the guitar, and if you eat in there, you have to pay for some chicken wings. But everything else is included. We do have an exclusive area on the chill side. Now, again, the chill side is open to everybody. There's pools and beaches and chairs and so many fun things to do complimentary. But if people are looking for a more premium, more private type experience, we just opened the Cocoa Beach Club, which is sort of a premium experience. So you pay a fee to enter, but then you get access to our clubhouse, day beds. It's a beachfront infinity edge pool. Just sort of a relaxed, casual, private, foods included, and you might find things on this menu like steak and lobster. And then that's also the area where we rent some of our most exciting or beautiful cabanas. We have floating cabanas that actually float out into the water, and your cabana is over the water. Yeah. So there's a charge for that, but it's really up to what people want, what they want to do for the day.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about Symphony of the Sea. She's the newest ship out of Miami, correct?
Yes, she's the newest, and it's part of our Oasis class of ships. And she is absolutely spectacular. I think you showed a video of maybe the Oasis, but they have a lot of similarities, and Symphony is the newest. And she does make some of her itineraries do stop at Perfect Day.
Great.
Yeah.
And those are all, Symphony is all week-long cruise, is it?
Yeah, those are
Yes.
7-night
Those are
cruises,
7 nights.
and
Great.
typically what you'll find is 1 week goes to the Eastern Caribbean, and the other is the Western Caribbean. And some people, have a preference, or some people like to stay on for 14 nights, and then they don't have to repeat the ports of call.
That would be so nice.
But our Oasis class ships and the Symphony, they're our largest ships, but the really amazing parts of these ships are how well laid out they are and spacious. They're laid out in neighborhoods so that there are a lot of unique areas on the ship. We have one area called Central Park, which is all outdoors, and there's outdoor restaurants and seating and hundreds and hundreds of different types of plants. We have an area called Boardwalk, which is where our aqua theater is, and our merry-go-round carousel. So it's laid out in such a way that there's different areas for all different, what people want to do. There's an area for all the entertainment where you might find the casino and the comedy club and the dance club and the ice skating rink. So it's laid out so that you never feel like you're in sort of a large place, because there's so many smaller fun areas for people to enjoy.
So it's almost like the ship itself could be your destination for 7 nights, because it seems like there's so much to do. How would you ever want to go into port when there's so much to do on a ship? I mean, I can see my grandkids in
Feel that way.
the skating rink and the merry-go-round and laser tag.
It takes a couple days just to get used to the layout
Yeah.
and know where everything is.
Exactly. I mean, I can't imagine, Karen, where you went, just like as you were in the ocean on those ships and eating.
Well,
okay?
at every turn, no matter where you are on the ship, you're going to find food. So,
I mean, the restaurants are just phenomenal. So,
And one of my favorite places, of course, I love pizza. So we have Sorrento's Pizzerias on most of our ships. It's complimentary, and the chefs have been very serious about perfecting their pizzas. So I think it gets better every time I try it. The crust is just right, and they have all different varieties, and that's open until the wee hours. So if you've been out late and you want to grab a slice of pizza or something, Sorrento's is always open.
oh, that would be my place. I'd be there all times of the day and night. That and the ice cream.
I was going to say that and ice cream.
Okay. That would be my two things. Yes,
a lot, too.
It would be. It would be. Now, you've kind of amplified all your ships, like the Freedom of the Seas that is now selling out of San Juan. She's had a whole lot of work
We
done to
call
her.
it
She not-
amplified. I mean, as we add ships, we try to innovate, and we add new entertainment venues. We add new restaurants. One restaurant that we've added on a lot of our ships is El Loco Fresh, and it's a complimentary, I guess you'd say, Mexican fresh tacos, fresh burritos, and depending on the ship, it's usually located somewhere near the pool deck. So we're ready to upgrade a ship. We look at what's popular, and we might put it on other ships. And one of the things a few years ago we added was an actual authentic sports bar, and we call them Playmakers. And Playmakers it depends on the size of the ship, but anywhere from about 32 to 50 television screens with, amazing seating so everybody can watch the games. There's always some sports going on, delicious chicken wings, nachos, you name it. Upgraded bar food for sure. There is a charge for that food, but I'll tell you, it is worth the fun. There's also usually a pool table, and sometimes there's a little arcade right nearby. So it's really a place for the whole family to enjoy. So we've been adding Playmakers on a lot of our ships because it's so popular.
Fun. Well, that sounds great.
Okay, now, Oasis just had a whole lot of work done. Oasis of the Seas just had a whole lot of new work done to her recently, did she not?
She did. Yeah, she had the Playmakers that I mentioned and a Loco Fresh. She also had we added a port-side barbecue restaurant, and I got to try that. Delicious, pork barbecue, turkey, all the sides. And you're out on one of the upper decks. It's all very casual, absolutely delicious. One of my favorite venues that we introduced on Quantum of the Seas, we added to Oasis of the Seas, and it's called the Music Hall. For all of you music lovers out there that like a lot of the, mainly rock and roll, the tribute bands like Journey tribute bands or Bon Jovi or Bruce Springsteen, we have a variety of different tribute bands, and they play in Music Hall. So it's a smaller concert venue, and it's 2 stories, and of course there's a dance floor, and there's music playing most nights. So it's a really, really fun venue. That's, I think, my favorite place.
So, see, again, who would even want to get off in ports, okay? Just stay on the ship and just enjoy one thing after another. I mean, that's why I'm wondering, why don't we just go out in this ocean and just enjoy the ship?
And just
7 days and not go anywhere,
nowhere.
you know? I mean, that would be awesome, in my opinion, if they would allow us to do that. Then we could eat all we wanted, you know, eat all the ice cream, desserts, you know, all this kind of thing, see all the shows.
That's right.
Yep. You can
And not
check
have to
them
worry
off.
about time at the port.
Right, not worry about time at ports.
Right.
I mean, I think we've developed a whole new way of cruising.
Maybe we
Let's
just try it.
Just go out and just explore the ships.
That's right.
Yeah, well, I think, we do try to give you, like on a 7-night cruise, at least 2, if not 3 sea days. And, that makes it nice because people can really enjoy it. And, some people spend a little more time on the ship because they've been to the Caribbean. And, but I'll tell you that some of the islands, like, you never want to miss Perfect Day at Coco Cay. It's just spectacular. And, but there's some beautiful islands in the Caribbean for sure. But that's what makes it great is people can do what they want. And we have a lot of families that cruise. And, we have a whole program called Adventure Ocean. And from our littlest cruisers on up, we have activities that are age appropriate and really fun, but also we might sneak a little bit of, they don't even know they're learning in there, but a little science lab or puppet show or theater time. But the program takes care of our littlest cruisers, like I said, from 3 on up to 17, and we also take care of those teenagers that can be a little bit, hard to please. So we have some very cool hangout areas for teenagers as well.
Yeah, to keep them from being bored.
Right.
Yeah, because I've heard people say,
never bored.
Teenagers say that we're going to go on that ship, we're going to be bored. When they come back, you say how bored were you? Like, well, they don't want to admit they were really not bored on the ship.
Not at all.
So we talked about food, we talked about all the entertainment, we talked about all the fun they are. Let's talk about the cabins right quick.
Okay.
Let's talk about balcony cabins, because that's my favorite. The balconies, the suites. That's me. Once you're there.
Yeah, once you've had a balcony, you never want to go to.
You never want to.
You never want to go back to an ocean view or an inside for sure.
So Royal Caribbean has some neat balconies because they have some like Central Park balconies. Right. That overlook Central Park, and I think those are so cool, but I couldn't get away from seeing the ocean. That, I think that would be neat, but not taking the ocean view too. So, I mean, you can't have both views. You can't have both, okay? Or the boardwalk. I think that view would be neat with kids, but then again, the ocean view. So,
I think that's the nice thing, and those balconies you mentioned, the Central Park and the Boardwalk, those are available on all of our Oasis class ships, and they're called the neighborhood, so they're in either the Central Park neighborhood or the Boardwalk neighborhood. So it does, there's a lot of different types of balconies, so they're more affordable, but they're still a balcony.
Right.
And when you're on the Central Park, you look over, and at night it's so beautiful in Central Park, and they have all the little lights flickering outside. And then on the Boardwalk, from most of the staterooms on the Boardwalk, you can watch the Aqua Theater show from your balcony. So there's some benefits, and you do see the ocean from back there, but it just gives a lot of variety. And one thing I want to say before I forget is how important it is to because we've talked about so many things, right? And there's a lot of questions. People have a lot of questions about what this would do, and is this right for me? The importance of working with a travel partner like you, Lori, is so important because you're the expert and you're going to be able to interpret and find out what's going to be the perfect Royal Caribbean cruise for your clients. And we really appreciate that, because there's a lot to know, because we have quite a few ships, a lot of destinations, and we offer some different things on our ships. So, people are in good hands with you.
Well, thank you. And the good part is that I have people like you. So if I don't know, I can call on people like you, and you can just give me the answer right away. And I never hesitate to tell my client I'll have to get the information and call you back.
That's it.
So, well, it's been so nice talking with you tonight, Mary, and hopefully we can have you back on again sometime to talk Royal Caribbean. So we're going to say goodbye for now, and we're getting ready to watch a video about the new Odyssey of the Seas as we wrap it up.
Wait.
And if people want to know more information about Royal Caribbean, www.coffeemugtravel.com or 252-379-1581. Thank you so much again, Mary.
Have a wonderful
Thanks, Mary.
night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. That was really good.